Hello people of Earth! It's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Tonight is Thursday night, and you know what that means. Hey yo! Survey time! Now I wanna know, is everybody here to see WCW? Or is everybody here to see the GWA? That's what I thought. Another one for the good guys in Fire Pro Wrestling World. But first, I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us and hope the day finds you well. All right, let's get down to the offices to see what maintenance we need to do before we can send our fellas and ladies out to the ring. I don't actually know that we employ any ladies permanently, or full-time I should say, currently, but I do know for a fact. Hang on, what's going on here? I do know for a fact that we have a female referee from time to time, and that's delightful. Now, let's check out management. I usually do this first. Yep, I already did it. Wonderful. I always surprise myself by making sure I've already done my maintenance. What I haven't done... Okay, we have 1 month remaining on 2 scouting trips, so I'm not going to do any more scouting. We did a 1 month run with Mr. Question, and the question was answered emphatically that he had nothing to really offer us. But we do need to fill out our roster a little more. I was looking at my my clipboard of notes, and we are down, in terms of roster evenness, we are down 1 junior. So we're going to go on the lookout on all sorts of international talent to try to find someone, because we got cash now. Hang on. They still have the New Japan Heavyweight title, and we have a lot of money to throw around. Ooh. What's up, Tex? What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you here bright and early. Hey, is it showing up okay? Because it's not, my Fire Pro isn't full screen for me, for whatever reason. So I'm just making sure, as long as it's still jamming okay on OBS and whatnot. Man, 30, wow, I didn't know he was so old. I mean, that's usually like when they really come into their prime in Japanese wrestling culture. Okay, cool. Looks normal. We're on the lookout for a new junior to join our ranks that we can offer some money to. Oh, Shinsuke. Freestyle. That's an interesting... Freestyle? So he just kind of does whatever? Ooh. So tempting. Hang on, let me just sort everybody, regardless of where you come from. I mean, in terms of organization, because currently this is all the Japanese talent. Let me just straight up... Yeah, let's see who we're looking at here. Jun Akiyama, love you, buddy, but you're fitty. I mean, I know we got Ray Ray, but as you can tell by real-life Ray Ray, that might not be the wisest move either. That man is starting to break down, unfortunately. I mean, he's been breaking down for half his career, but starting to accelerate. Let's see here. Somehow counts as a junior, and I know he's 41, but hear me out. It's Naomichi Marufuji. Strong style, close enough. Popularity, over the moon in Japan. Excuse me 1 second. Mercy me. What a big old coffin fit that was. Anyhow, obviously over the moon popularity in Japan for Marufuji, and be everywhere else. So everyone is pretty aware of who this guy is worldwide. And yeah, I suppose that's a good way of looking at it, as Shinsuke sort of did MMA or transitioned in from MMA, or at the tail end of Inokiism there or whatever, had to do MMA, however you want to look at it. So yeah, he may very well just be able to adapt to any style, which could make him tough to lock down. But without looking at anybody else, since we got a lot of money to spend, and look at the name value this person will bring, like in addition to quality of match and stuff. For as long as you can hold up, buddy, we're gonna see if we can get Marufuji to join our junior ranks, because that just takes the entire division to another level. You know, I'm immediately gonna try to run Ray versus Marufuji. Holy Moses! Anyway, yeah, fancy dinner, $1,500. We'll pick up the tab, no problem. If they say no, big fat bonus. But like, this is, you know, like a month and a bit of salary. Does that seem reasonable? Or, I mean, I know I'm gonna start being stingy. All right. You know what? I can afford this, so might as well start them off super happy since I got the money for it. And this is going to give us a better chance of them saying yes right out of the gate. So, for the sake of me not having to game this, quote unquote, let's offer them a juicy signing bonus. And see, like 4 months worth, almost. Or I guess, yeah, 4 months-ish. See if we can get you to... That should help you come emigrate over to North America, where you now become the centerpiece of our junior division for as long as you can hold up in the ring, and then if we can, we'll try to transition you backstage if that's an option. Anyway, cross your fingers, everybody. Oh, come on. Marufuji. Gonna make me game it. Gonna make me try again. I mean, alright, I'll do it if I have to. Alright, where were we? Talk to me, Naomichi. Let's take you out for another dinner. Probably the same place, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna make sure it at least costs around the same, because apparently that's we've worked out the details. We know exactly how much meeting with you is worth. And listen, it's I know it's under $30,000, but it's almost $30,000. That's something. Just take another look at this offer, and then I slide the piece of paper over like the Denny's. No, not the Denny's. You know, wherever the hell we are. I write it on the back of the kids menu, and I /placemat and slide it on over to him. Come on, Marufuji. Yeah! Thanks for reconsidering. It was the second fancy dinner that did it. Had to wine and dine and wine and dine. I hope so too. Okay, so now we need to do some stable management as we transfer a wrestler. We're actually short a junior heel, so like it doesn't really matter what side these things are on. So let's pretend that Mark Andrews is now a bad guy, because we're gonna bring Marufuji in. What a motley crew. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna save that. So that's gonna get us over in Japan. Now or help get us further over in Japan. I got my notes here that said, last show, Matt Robinson earned a title shot at any title he so chose. Or so chooses, I should say. And he hasn't chosen anyone yet, so let's, now. La Parca has been doing a great job, but with all the Mario announcements today, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Mario from, I believe, probably like Punch-Out or something. The outfit at least, to come in and referee for this show. So, I feel like we're bringing in Marufuji, Mario is refereeing. We can afford to lose money on a show because, quite frankly, we have millions. So let's go ahead and try to build out our base in Japan somewhere. See if we can't get, like, what's a good haul? What's a medium? 5,000? 5,000 for rural Japan. And what do we got here? 10. Let's see if we can get 10,000 people in Japan. If not, I don't know what to tell you, but let's see if we can. Starting with title matches galore. So we eliminate all the matches that Matt Robinson is not going to be eligible for, all the titles I should say. And then I think if... Yeah. I think he's going to... Because Daichi Hashimoto beat Gracious, I can't remember his name at the moment. The gentleman that cheats. The only gentleman we have left that cheats now. Thomas Walker, as I flip over to the roster page. He beat him, so they can't do their like blood feud match where he would have challenged him to get, but he probably will end up challenging for the MLW heavyweight title. So let's first... Ray Ray doesn't have any belts. Pentagon has a championship belt though. You know who likes championship belts? Naomichi Marufuji. So let's go ahead. And put Marufuji. Oh, look at that! Whoa! Oh, old school! Nice! That's him on the come up. And that's him, geez, 15, 16? No, maybe not. Cool. Anyway, I like this because it represents his poor shoulder. Alright. That got 450 people into the building. Just like that. So we're coasting. We're almost there. Let's put our championship on the line. Our very prestigious championship. Is this the place that we do Jack Howard, David Houston, finally? Finally. The answer is no. Because Jack Howard says David Houston hasn't earned it. He has to beat Walter. Just like Jack Howard did to get the belt in the first place. So we're going to try to set up that singles match. So we're going to leave those two out of it. So we need a contender for Jack Howard. And I do not want to use Daniel Bryan. How do we feel about Jack Howard, Samoa Joe? I feel pretty good about it. I feel real good about it. Ooh, slightly longer hair, Joe? Sure, let's go for it. Oh, man. Ooh, now we're in the 1,000. A single 1,000. Yeah, we feel pretty great about it. Excellent. Alright, now, let's do the tag teams. I'm trying to get the belts off these guys just because Doc also has a singles title that I want to knock off him. But whatever. I mean, it doesn't do any harm for him to have extra titles. I wish I could defend more than one title at once, because like my first priority would be like taking two other heavyweight championships, merging them with this, and making a GWA Triple Crown would be my first move. But unfortunately, they make you spread them out for good or ill. Nope, so far just those champions being announced brings in a couple hundred people, and then another piecemeal makeshift tag team to take them out. Can we go... I mean, I like the team of Mandrews and Will Ospreay or something like that. Let's do that for funsies. Okay, Mandrews. Oh, that's fun, but I'm going to try to make you match closer, and I know Ospreay has. 2 colors, one of which is... Yeah, it's got black and gold on it. Perfect, they kind of match a bit. There. We're just trying to do great match after great match. It's basically... It doesn't seem to be as complex as I would have hoped or liked, but that's, you know, no trouble there. Oh yeah, we have the Stardom Heavyweight title to put on the line. Jeepers creepers, we got a lot of belts going on here. Daniel Bryan needs a contender. Let me just see how many of the titles I can put on the line. So, which one? Mustafa Ali. Yeah, let's split them off of this junior title. And then who else is left? Hashimoto. So let's, as we previously mentioned, I can change the order of these, don't worry about that. Can I do a 9-match card? You gotta be kidding me. Matt Robinson. Oh, I'm not checking anybody's condition. I'm just assuming everybody's good to go. How rude of me. Let me go to everybody, so I just scan this real quick. Norma, good. Thomas Walker, poor. Alright, Thomas Walker, we're gonna go ahead and leave you off the show then, buddy. You, Walter, poor, damn it. Alright, then we might do, David Houston, Jack Howard after all. I was so hoping. Woods is poor. Anybody else? Just those 3? Okay, that's not too bad. Less junior titles than I was hoping, then. So no Walker. Bronson Reed, you can get a shot at a belt. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Matt Robinson already called this shot. He's feeling a little rough in the neck, but Mustafa Ali, we need you a junior contender? Sure. Let's see what we can do for you. How does Rey Mysterio strike you? How does Rey Mysterio strike you? Probably pretty hard in the face. Ooh. I kind of like Tyler Bate, Mustafa Ali more as a matchup, though. I mean, IRL at this date and time, but let's see what happens. We see what happens. Alright, now we're about half full, and we have like... Nope, we got some empty title matches here. We got some empty matches here. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan. Luchasaurus. The match you never knew you wanted to see. Ooh, those are fun. Let's go with that. Fun green tights. Still only half full, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we really only have the 6 titles currently that we can put on. So obviously, we have other people that can work though. Need to get everybody out. Everybody on the card. No more heavy faces. You're staying put. You're also staying put. So Bronson Reed, you need an opponent. It's gonna be Rey Mysterio or David Houston. We can do one more match. We already did this in Mexico as a favor to Rey, and Bronson Reed won. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that Rey Mysterio. Oh, look at that! It's the okay, classic Rey. Rey, sort of when he first came into WWE, even though I don't quite remember like multicolored trunks like that, but you can tell he's wearing pants over his knee braces or whatever, right? And then here's kind of bloaty Rey on one of his returns, and then current Rey when he's paying tribute to his uncle. So let's do current Rey wants a rematch. So that puts us closer to 8,000. 8,000 and 10,000 seater. Given that we've only been to Japan a couple times, is pretty cool. In fact, I think this might be our first, because we only went to Mexico. This is our first show in Japan. I mean, mind you, we're going all out. So, as I said, I'm okay with us losing money on this, as we're only making 73. Yeah, I like, you know, bloated. I'm just trying to be a little politically correct about it, I guess. But yeah, that's Roy Ray after he was coming off of being his initial WWE size. So since that's not, oops, swap wrestlers. Since that's not title match, we can put that on first. Like, now I can reorganize the card. Unfortunately, it's like one at a time. I like Daniel Bryan, Luchasaurus being the second matchup. Pretty sure we'll put, yeah, I'm just kind of moving everything down a little bit. I'm okay with these two main eventing because it's for one of our titles, like in-house. So like halfway through the card, maybe we'll give them like a, hey, look at it, it's Daichi Hashimoto, another Japanese star. I mean, it doesn't make any difference because the capacity is what the capacity is going to be, but in my head, it matters to me. So this doesn't seem like it should be as high, for sure. Ooh, ooh. And then what, we swap these two? Does that look like we did it? So Ray Bronson, Luchasaurus Daniel Bryan, Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay challenging Cash Wheeler and Doc Gallows for the tag belts. Matt Robinson versus Daichi Hashimoto for the MLW Heavyweight Championship. The only singles gold Matt Robinson has ever held in the GWA, and they're here for it. Hey, Wrestling on the Rocks, what's going on? You're just in time for the first show we're going to be running tonight. Alright, Tyler Bate will be putting on the Stardom Junior Heavyweight title against Mustafa Ali, because we're trying to split these belts up again, because I guess, man, if we can, and I can build the roster up, we're going to do 10 title matches a card, and it's going to be like just GWA Championship Wrestling all over the place. It's going to be great. Semi-main, we got our heavyweight title, Jack Howard, taking on Samoa Joe. And then, for the junior title, our new signee, Naomichi Marufuji. We didn't make him move far for his first show. We came to him. Hang on, do we have more people? I rearranged it and we have more people now. No. Wait a second, what if I put this higher? Okay. That didn't make a difference, but I think putting Marufuji in the main event added more people. That's cool. I mean, 10 titles as we are collecting titles from other promotions, sure. Yeah. You can invite other, you can have nice relations with other promotions for a while, but if you invite their talent over, especially their championship talent, and then just decimate them with like the largest people on your roster, sure, you can take some titles from some other promotions and build the prestige of your brand. I will eventually get rid of them. I mean, by get rid of them, I mean give them back, but they gotta come take them. Or maybe I'll set up a cards versus various promotions, and we can give back some titles at some point. I don't need the Stardom titles. I feel bad, especially with everything that's happened to Stardom this calendar year. Well, GWA is starting to give a little bit of a fact. All right, I'm happy with about 7,500 people. Sorry, just about 7,600 people for our first ever show in Japan. I mean, we are headlining it with Naomichi Marufuji. So, we're gonna save that. Hopefully everyone survives, like, the trip. Okay, so since we only did like a 10,000 seater, and we didn't manage to fill it, I'm so digging this make snacks after thing. I used to just do all of this before, and then book a show and be like, oh, wait a minute, I booked a 5,000 seat arena and I made like 7,000 t-shirts. So the lowest we can do is 1,000. So if we do our very, very best, I'm not going to do a full thing, but I'm going to do snacks for sure, because I would feel terrible if I didn't at least attempt to feed some of the people that were there. And we're going to do, I think we're just do photos and towels, because I feel like, oh, that would be amazing. Just a huge grin on Big Dave's face the whole time. Just the seat in front of him. You just see the seat in front of Dave slowly rocking forward more and more and more as like his stiffy behind him. Dave's stiffy behind him just like carjacks him up. Keeps looking behind him like, what's going on back there? Okay, I'm only, like I said, I'm only gonna do a run of like 1,000 each. So this is banking on about half of the people there feeling like buying some of the cheapest stuff we make. All right, maybe I'll do banking on about half of the people showing up to buy something, and I'll just do the lowest run stuff. No t-shirts, sorry guys. Well, I don't think you're gonna buy any of it, even of the stuff that I made, but like I said, we're okay losing some money on this. We're just trying to get our name out there worldwide. Okay. Ooh. We are ready to proceed. We're ready to proceed. Yes. Just double checking my notes. All right, here we go. September event. I hope there is no chicanery on the way. Excellent, everybody made it. The plane ride was safe. There was no turbulence. No one tested positive for anything that would prevent them from competing at tonight's show. And so we have, in a rematch from a benefit show that we put on in Mexico a few months ago, where Bronson Reed headlined against Rey Mysterio and actually ended up beating him. Rey Mysterio is going to look to get his win back here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that was Dave's boner hitting the ring bell if you're lucky, and not just like a projectile from far away. Oh no, it cuts off a little bit of the time at the bottom. I can still see what's going on. Alright, Rey, obviously the smaller of these two competitors, is going to have to use his speed and the uncanny counter ability that he has developed over his 30-plus year career to do what he can to evade the sheer thickness of Bronson Reed. Oh, I forgot to mention, the man in charge of the event tonight, Mario, is going to be your referee for tonight's show. Wrestling on the Rocks. Oh, please advise me also if you have a shorter handle than that. The Steam. This is the PC version on Steam. The Steam Workshop literally has in the tens of thousands of parts, and by parts I mean wrestlers, wrestler signature moves, wrestler signature entrances, attire parts, let's see, rings, like aprons, padding. All you really need to do is provide your own... Oh, Marsh, what's going on, buddy? All you really need to do is provide your own theme songs. And everything else is pretty much there. Anybody you can think of, and not just wrestlers. Just wait, in a few years, if GWA takes off, we're going to open the portals to many multiverses. Like anything. Anybody you would want to see square off in a ring, you can probably make happen. Oh, huge super kick there. Bronson Reed established himself with the power game early and often. Ray, like I said, more looking for Bronson Reed to make a mistake that he can turn to his advantage than applying more of an offensive wrestling style, so to say. Oh, I thought we might have seen the brainbuster there. Ray kind of got off lucky. He may have kicked his legs a little bit to make sure he finished rotating over there instead of getting dropped on his dome. Not this time, though! 1, 2. Ooh, that almost did him in. Let's see if Ray can come back after that devastating brainbuster, followed up by that huge lariat. Used the left arm there. Oh yes, custom refs I forgot to mention. Oh, also game modes. So if you think of like any MMA fighter in the world, there's an MMA mode. You can just hold MMA tournaments and stuff. Like lots of fun things. All of your favorite Kinnikuman characters, certainly all of mine. Ray now starting to throw a bit of the leather. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy against Bronson Reed. There's Morris saying the deadly roll-up. Just a 2. Crowd appreciates that Ray's been able to battle back to even a 2 count. Oh! But each and every power move makes it harder and harder to Ray to climb back in this. Oof. Just bodying Ray to the ground there. Whoop. Ray ducks. Rolls him up. 1. Just a 1 count. Hey, what's going on, Tyler? Oh, a huge clothesline. Oh, counter roll up. Whoa, just another 1. Ray showing off his technical ability, but you can see he hasn't worn Bronson Reed down near enough. Bronson Reed seems to be doing most of the damage to himself, tiring himself out, bludgeoning Rey Mysterio. 1. Another roll up. Most of Ray's successes again coming from that counter wrestling background. The best ever, some would argue. Another brainbuster though. To the outside. It's no man's land out here. Oh, look at this, gym flooring. That's cool. Gym flooring would be a good name for a wrestler, just throwing it out there like a jobber. Oh, escapes the brainbuster that time. Oh, tried to roll him up. Gets countered. Ray gets beaten again. 0-2 against Bronson Reed. Where does Ray go from here? Probably scurrying back to the junior division where he's more suited. Maybe his big man, little man days are over. Maybe it is the time of Bronson Reed. The crowd seems to agree. They loved it. I mean, Ray Ray's like, you know, what is he, mid-40s, late 40s? He's here to, because he's a name and he's helping get people over. Anyway, in a match you'd never thought you would see, for a title you would never thought you would see they would compete for, coming up next, Daniel Bryan defends the Stardom Heavyweight Championship against Luchasaurus. Okay, let me do it. I know I already saved, but I'm super like anal about that. Wait a minute. I never notice it gives me easy stats. I only just focus on where it says like, where do I save my data? As you can see, I have another game going where I'm like at the end of the 4th year and I've only started to crack into Japan. I'm ahead. Wow, I didn't know I had 60 mil. Anyway, I'm kind of ahead of the pace here, I think, with how we're doing in the GWA. That's wonderful. Popularity B in America, D everywhere else. Well, DB is going to look to change that as he takes on Luchasaurus, hoping to successfully defend his Stardom belt. If you haven't seen the Stardom titles, they all look real cool. Oh, that's true. Ray is disadvantaged having only just the one eye now. Anytime Bronson came at him from the left, he just couldn't see it coming, I guess. This would be interesting. I would love to see the fight that Daniel Bryan could legitimately bring out of a Luchasaurus, because he always seems to me, and I know people complain about Luchasaurus's, like, his kick speed or perhaps his timing or whatever you may want to attribute that to, but to me it always seems like he's holding back. And I feel like Bryan would be like, no, just give it to me, otherwise what are we even doing here? Oof. I don't know that he's had time to craft an eco-friendly version of the Stardom title. I don't know what Luchasaurus would do. Maybe he'd fossilize it. Oh, there's that spin kick I was talking about. Strike contest developing. I honestly don't know who to give the edge to. Luchasaurus answering the question for me. Oh, only briefly though. Big headbutt there from that 65 million-year-old wrestler. Wow, another big spin kick. Luchasaurus starting to gain the advantage here. Oof. He's got the reach for sure. But if you get in close to Daniel Bryan like that, you can turn the tide in a hurry. Beautiful. Used his leverage there. The smaller man getting the bigger man over. Wrist lock, belly to belly there. Whoop. Another European uppercut. Daniel Bryan going to work now on the midsection. Whoa. Didn't daze the Dino long enough. The ref is Super Mario! With all the stuff that was released today, and he came up randomly as one of our 3 created referee choices, I thought I would honor him by letting him ref tonight's event in his punch-out attire, I think. I'll be sure to do that on the next call, for sure. Bryan again, master of using leverage. Trying to get the big man down, get him on his stomach. Locking that yes lock. Oh dear. Here we are in the lawless jungle that is outside the ring. No DQ outside the ring, no count out as well. Only disqualification count. Oh, vicious strike again. There's a 5 count on the ring, in the ring, if you're caught doing illegal activities. You have till 5 to break. So Daniel Bryan was instrumental in establishing that rule. He insisted that we have till 5. Oh, going to work on the arms now. Oh! He stole Luchasaurus' choke slam on the floor! And Luchasaurus responds in kind. That could have woken the big man up. Daniel Bryan determined to keep him down, though, swinging wildly. Both men starting to look the worse for wear. Luchasaurus had the early advantage, but it looks like Daniel Bryan is more than even the matchup so far. Going to the back to work to the midsection. Steal any man's air that way. Oh, that running knee to the head. Luchasaurus pops right back up. Oh, and a second one keeps him down for the 1, 2, not quite 3. That's usually the precursor to yes. Here it is, the yes lock. Unfortunately, if Daniel Bryan wins, we might not be able to hear the call, as Marsh outlined in chat. Luchasaurus going for a suplex, gets countered. Back to the midsection goes Daniel Bryan brilliantly. I don't know how smart it was to headbutt a dinosaur, though. Gets him down again. Oh, I thought he was going for the yes lock immediately. He loves to do it after that single arm breaker DDT. Big move from Luchasaurus. Oh, and a headbutt. Using it as an offensive weapon. Another choke slam. Moonsault pin. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. Now the two men back to square one and squaring off. Enziguri, Luchasaurus shakes it off and boots Daniel Bryan to the mat. What a contest we're seeing between these two men. Stardom Championship on the line. First of 6 title matches, I believe. Luchasaurus, I thought he was going to create a little space and get a breather, but no, he follows Daniel Bryan to the outside, looking to inflict some more damage. Oof. What a thud. Now, Daniel Bryan finally hits that Enziguri. He's been looking for it all match. Counters into a dragon screw. Luchasaurus, though, up with vigor. Not much on that choke slam. That was more of a push. Body slam to the gym floor. Whoa, didn't want to hurl into the crowd there. Conscientious movement from Daniel Bryan. Back to the midsection with a flurry of kicks now. If you can't breathe, you cannot fight. I don't care how big you are. Both men taking it back to the ring. Could be either man's game at this point. Luchasaurus thinks it's his time to shine, though. Let's see what he follows this up with. Getting his block knocked off. Oh, I thought he was going for the S-lock again. Just teased me. Oh, another choke slam out of nowhere. One-handed that time, 2. It's a 3. There it is. Luchasaurus with a huge win, picking up another title in the GWA. We've got a new Stardom Heavyweight Champion of the world. The belt was at least defended in Japan. Oh, wow. For the best match of Luchasaurus' career. New champion crown. Oh, don't worry. We have so many titles, everyone is in contention every month, so I'm sure Daniel Bryan will bounce back. I mean, obviously, the GWA belts are the most prestigious in the league itself, but, you know, he will have his day. And let's see if Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay will have their day today as they take on our openweight tag team champions, because you can have the heavyweight belts, you can contend for them if you're a junior, just not vice versa. So these are actually open weight because Mark Andrew is a junior. Open weight tag team belts. The champions, Cash Wheeler and Doc Gallows, 2 tag team specialists that formed a tag team, strangely enough. Who would have thought? I'm sure I probably already saved it, but as I've mentioned countless times, just can't help myself. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Let's head to the ring and see who gets enough first. Do we have new champions again? Or were they retained? Oh, Mark Andrews looked bald there for a second, but it's just his blonde hair blending into his skin tone. Cash Wheeler, member of FTR. Former member, I should say, as his partner is not a part of GWA. Don't even know he's an option to scale or offer a contract to yet. I haven't seen him. Mark Andrews in from the UK scene, where I believe he's not a scumbag. Real hard to tell these days, if you happen to be a fan of British wrestling. Tread lightly, and man, vet your vets, I guess. Oh, dork chop. Text buddy, if we had instant replay, I'd roll it up for you. But Luchasaurus, after a thunderous choke slam, go back and check the tape. Your new Stardom champion in a hell of a match. 2% away from perfect. That missing 2% was just, I don't know what. I don't know what you could have wanted. Perhaps blood. Perhaps blood. Best match of Luchasaurus' career, bar none. Oh, 3D! Tag finishes just happen spontaneously, by the way. Like every tag move is just a finish. Will Ospreay just continues to defy the laws of physics with his moveset. Doc Gallows not to be outdone, breaking out that beautiful off-the-shoulder neckbreaker that I wish he would execute more in real life. All-the-way slam there. These tag matches, you'll see, are more about individual matchups, as they have elected to pair up the larger two members on the challenger team, or sorry, the larger member on the challenger team with the larger member on the champion team, and so on. We'll see if, yep, see, the champions now, even though they had the decided advantage, continue to make that change, so they can keep the fresh man against the proper opponent. It's kind of like line matching in hockey. Yes, I called the 3 count as referee Mario would. As best I could. I don't have a good Mario impression. I hope you don't expect me to do that for every match, by the way. Might be one and done there. Challenger's getting another quick tag in. They could be trying to adjust the strategy and mix and match their singles matchups, but it looks like they're sticking to the game plan, much to the chagrin of poor Mark Andrews. It is definitely no man's land on the floor in a tag match, and Doc Gallows, who is the legal man and should return to the fighting, just having his way with Mark Andrews on the outside. Ospreay just letting it happen, taking his time to recuperate. Perhaps it was some sort of strategy by the challengers, not one I would employ. That is Will Ospreay in the ring currently with Doc Gallows. Oh, Gallows pole! Andrews across the ring. Has to break it up at 2. Champion solidly in control the first 10 minutes of this one, I would say. Don't know if they're taking their challengers lightly, because it's kind of a rotating cast of characters in these tag team matches. Whoever is left generally gets teamed up. Just kind of see if they have chemistry or not. I make no bones about it. I got like a 20-person roster. Not even. Oh. As you see, Mark Andrews and Cash Wheeler slugging it out. As we go back to square one, as we've changed competitors in the ring on both sides. Whoa! Snaps off a beautiful head scissors there. Working the champion into the corner. This is smart tag team wrestling. Trying to work your opponent into your corner so you and your partner can work them over or get a pin attempt where their partner has to traverse all the way across the ring in order to break it up and hope that they can't make it in time. Oh! Kudo driver for Mark Andrews! No good, says referee Mario. Northern Lights too close to the ropes. Another Kudo driver right in his corner too. This could do it. Ospreay cuts off Gallows, but only 2.9. Ospreay eats another Gallows pull for his trouble. Gallows is on a tear. Not to be outdone though. Will Ospreay bringing the fight to the big man. Doing something goofy off the top rope, but too close to them. Big Doc Gallows is able to break that pin. Try to get right back on the offensive with a huge Uncle Slam.
1, 2.
Oh, almost retained there as Cash Wheeler cuts off Mark Andrews for making the save. The challengers fighting from underneath most of this match, I would say. Not behind the 8 ball in a hurry. Not to be confused with whatever Doc Gallows has painted on his noggin this match. But he is just, whoa! Andrews up top. There's a shooting star. Oh, too close to the ropes. Those long legs of Gallows able to reach the ropes and make a tag. Knew he was in trouble. Let's hit a magic killer on the way up just for S's and G's. Oh, nice, congrats. Were they indeed good brothers? Andrews going up. This time he says it's over. 1, 2. Oh, he was almost right. The challengers, I should say, doing everything they can, pulling out the biggest moves in their arsenal to try to take the titles away. But as I say that, poor ring positioning, and Mark Andrews is in trouble. Fighting his way free, though. Able to make the tag. See, now they've switched up their singles matchups, have the challengers, hoping that brings them some sort of advantage or changes the momentum. And it might after this Stormbreaker in the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg deep, but Doc Gallows is able to break it up with 1. Not even a 2. Crowd, though, appreciative of that kind of teamwork. And Doc Gallows gets a Stormbreaker for his trouble. Will Ospreay means business standing Spanish fly. As I said, continuing to defy physics as he wins the tag team titles for himself and his partner. He just decided he had enough. Wowzers, the first half of that match was all champions. That second half of the match, those challengers worked their way back and earned themselves the GWA Openweight Tag Team titles. Marsh is incensed. Littering the ring with empty whiskey bottles, it looks like. Nevertheless, we press on. Matt Robinson, former MLW Heavyweight Champion, winning the title from Filthy Tom Lawler to bring it to GWA in the first place. Lost the belts to currently vacationing Thomas Walker, but Thomas Walker in turn lost the belt to Daichi Hashimoto on the same show that Matt Robinson won a match where he would be granted a title match of his choosing. So it's your boy, the 5-star jobber, looking to regain the only singles gold he's held in this promotion, and he's been here from day one, as he challenges relative newcomer and son of legendary New Japan Professional Wrestler Hall of Famer Shinya Hashimoto, Daichi Hashimoto, in a clash for the ages. Matt, I don't know what his actual nickname is, Robinson. Known for putting on phenomenal performances that unfortunately are often on the losing end of things, but he is just now starting to get his feet under him as a championship, not just contender, but championship holder in this promotion. Having previously been a tag team champion with Doc Gallows, who obviously knows a good thing when he sees it. And as I said, a former MLW heavyweight champion. He's looking to regain that. He's looking to regain that belt tonight. Matt Robinson, after he came back, he was injured for a while, for a few months, came back and just started dropping fools on their heads with pedigrees and just taking them out 3-4 months at a time on his quest to getting just a title shot in the first place. And once he got his hands on gold in this promotion, he ratcheted up the violence even further. So I am curious to see what he's willing to pull out against Daichi Hashimoto there. Matt Robinson was going for that roll through Northern Lights to an armbar early. Actually able to counter and get a 1 count. Early counts like that, just try to wear your opponent out. Just sort of trying to test them, see if they came to play, see if they're messing around in there, checking your focus. Daichi uses his father's dangerous DDT. When you see it, you'll know it, because your reaction will be holy. Also, super effective with those knees from anywhere. Beautiful knee in the corner, drove him down to the mat with that one. Oh, here it comes. Nope. Robinson looking to put away early with that pedigree. As we said, he's got that vicious streak, which might come back to bite him if he tries to just take him out with his biggest stuff too early. Daichi's able to counter. Look at this. Interesting submission there. That's not going to make the back of your head smell any better. Oof. I don't think Robinson was appreciative of that submission hold. She doesn't really care, though, as he won that battle. Oh! Robinson playing possum. My apologies. As he gets that counter off. Wow, now just leveling the champ on the mat. Oh. Vicious strikes from Matt Robinson, who is... Oh, now he's got a submission of his own. And he's, see, this is a ground move he incorporated into his arsenal only after he won that title. Oh my gosh, what a kick rush from Hashimoto there. First time I've seen that out of him. As I was saying, Matt Robinson goes about 6'6", 6'7", long-legged too. Doesn't mind swinging him either. As you notice there, as he misses wildly with that kick. Counters Hashimoto again, into the figure four.
Give up. Give up.
Oh, spiked him with the DDT. That wasn't the dangerous variation. Oh, that knee was pretty dangerous though. Hooks the leg. 2. Ooh, just 2, says the referee. The Mario. Oh, vicious double stop to the tuchus. Now he's just dragging him across the ring. I don't know if that's away from the ropes far enough. Matt Robinson off the ropes now with the knee of his own. Oh, Hashimoto with those kicks. Matt Robinson back up and back down. Hook that leg deep. Oh, almost knocked him out there. Hook kick from Robinson. Back to those clubbing blows. Doing what he can to slow the momentum of the champion. I don't know what he's signaling for here. Stomps his back. Oh, gets that Boston Crab in deep. After stomping on the back of your MLW champion, Daichi Hashimoto. Oh, beautiful kick again. Hooks the leg. I don't blame him. Could knock him out with any one of those strikes. Crowd starting to get behind their champion here on his home turf. Oh, into the back of the head now. Robinson's got to do something to swing the momentum his way in a hurry, or it's going to be over soon. There it is! Dangerous DDT! But Robinson's up! Oh, and working him over in the corner. Oh, not that time! Oh! Bicycle kick to the throat from Hashimoto. Now the two men just slugging it out again. What fight they're both showing. Long way across the ring, another deep knee to the face. Hooks the leg. Mario says they're too close to the ropes. Good old-fashioned punch combo. Spinning roundhouse to finish it off. Now a kick to the head of the champion. Robinson trying to get things going back his way. Blocks the dangerous DDT attempt. Hashimoto again dragging him against the ring. Too close to the ropes. Oh, buzzsaw kick. 1, 2, 3. Knocked him clear out. That one was for Yoshihiro Tajiri. My boy. And Daichi Hashimoto successfully defending the MLW Heavyweight Championship here. Matt Robinson. Another fantastic matchup. That's why they call him the 5-star jobber. Title defense! I hope the almost 8,000 strong, we're loving it. Okay. What do we got left? 3 matches left on this card. We have coming up next. That's right, we have both the Stardom's titles. As the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Champion, Mustafa Ali. Probably not Mu. Mustafa Ali takes on Tyler Bate. I don't know why, I just wanted this matchup to happen. It just seemed like a good match to have. Tyler Bate, obviously, going to go for that airplane spin, going to look for that Tyler driver. Mustafa Ali used to have a jackhammer in his moveset. Remove that quick. But anyways, he's got the What is it? The 054 unlock. Look for him to hit it at least 3 times before making a successful pin. The 5-star jobber. That's right. Oh, Ali in his chest protector gear. He really is. Like, Matt Robinson was featured in the first matchup in GWA history and has the distinction of not only being in that first matchup, but for that matchup being the first 100%. Yeah, 100% matchup. Like the first match that was ever aired in a GWA ring, before we had television, before we had sponsorship, before we had Mario coming in to ref these cards, before we could put half these number of people in these seats, certainly not in another country. Before it all, he was stealing the show and helping get the name of this promotion up there, and he has absolutely earned every title shot he's got coming to him. But darned if he can't win the big one when it really, really, really counts. Seems that way. Oh, what a backdrop driver there from Bate. Looking to put the champion away early. Digging Mustafa Ali into a hole he's got to dig himself out of. Yeah, if ever there was a franchise jobber for a promotion, it's Matt Robinson. Both men here working toward that corner. Yeah, too close to the ropes there. Tyler Bate able to grab the bottom one. Broken by referee Mario. I think they're trying to get one or the other out of the ring, but so far, nothing doing as they just keep working close to those ropes into that corner. Tyler Bate now just back to the butterfly suplex over and over, much to the crowd's dismay. It might not be as entertaining as I'd like, but it certainly seems to be effective. Again, Mustafa Ali now. Just relying his speed, his technical prowess, his athleticism to try to get back into this. Now an airplane spin from Tyler Bate, but again, too close to the ropes, and it's broken up far too early. He could have had that on for twice or thrice the amount of time, had he been better ring positioned. I admire his focus on his opponents and trying to wear them down, but he's got to do a better job of figuring out where he is at all times in the, I would say, amply sized GWA ring. Well, this is a Japanese game, so the crowd is kind of based on how things would be going in Japan. So they'll murmur until like the first sort of really big move, or like, oh, here we go, Tyler Driver, or like really good kick out. And see, now they like, whoa, and they'll get a little more into it, a little more into it, and they build and build and build, just like you would see in like a New Japan crowd or something like that. So it's programmed to form like to act like you're in front of a Japanese audience, no matter where you actually have the crowds. There's not going to be a lot of chanting as if, oh, side bar in the back! Rolls him over!
1, 2.
There! See, now they're counting along with the champ there, who's pulled himself back into this matchup and hit his finish. Oh, throwing German! I think he tried to throw him into the corner, not quite there. By the way, Turnbuckle is brought to you by Prince Pepperoni. If you need pizza, try Prince Pepperoni. Not to be outdone, a 450 from Tyler Bate almost puts the champion away. Oh, another standing Spanish fly. We saw one in the last match, and a title changed hands. Mustafa Ali trying his hand. Or sorry, in the tag match, I should say. Ooh, too close to the ropes, but another beautiful 054. Tyler Bate dealing with the X Factor there. Mustafa Ali drags him closer to the Mascara Dorada logo and is now airplane spun above it.
Give up. Give up.
Boom! Had enough wherewithal to hit that super kick into a deep cover. Got him! Tyler Bate, I think, dizzied himself there with that airplane spin. Mio Mayo. Back to the drawing board, Tyler Bate. As Mustafa Ali retains one of his 2 championships next month, it looks like it's going to be the NXT heavyweight title on the line for Mustafa Ali, if he's feeling up to it. Our only currently working double singles champion. Intent on remaining so. Alright, now it's time for our double main event. A couple months ago, we revealed that the hooded man known as Head Rocker was indeed a new signee Samoa Joe, and I will forever have ruined the fourth costume in his edit. I'm just kidding, I replaced it already, so he's fine. So he's joined our ranks and has, through sheer will and just brutality alone, earned, well, and because everyone gets a title shot all the time, we have so many titles, has earned himself a GWA heavyweight title shot against the franchise, like the GWA heavyweight champion in the history of our promotion. Like, this is the guy who has held the belt longest and with the most honor. He has the most total defenses, most consecutive defenses. Currently, he's one of only maybe 2 or 3 people that are multi-time GWA heavyweight champions. This is his 3rd reign. Let's see how he does against Joey Headrocker here. I know I already saved, but I just can't help it. So you're semi-main. Man, my chair's so squeaky. You're semi-main. Once again, the man in charge, Mario. Samoa Joe, challenging for the biggest belt in the heavyweight division here in the GWA. That being, of course, the namesake, the GWA Heavyweight Championship of the world! As we are solely based in America. We only have TV in the States. But we have a world championship! As we are now in Japan, and we went to Mexico once. So, take that. Impact. Actually, they probably defended it in no one. Never mind. Trying to slag on some of the other promotions in this game. Yeah, NWA. I mean, if you want to just count the Bells lineage. Sure. Things starting kind of at a slower pace. Both men jockeying for position, feeling the other out. Samoa Joe with an early advantage here, able to get off that quick combination. You know what Joe's about. He'll knock you out or tap you out. Hollywood Jack Howard. Impressive. Oof, impressive offense in his own right. We'll look to finish Joe with that devastating package pile driver. Samoa Joe obviously going to look to lock in the Coquina clutch, but he has many weapons in his arsenal that can put you out, as does Jack Howard. And there it is, right in the middle of the sponsorship. Jack Howard though able to escape. Only clutch. Challenger here, starting to have his way with the champion a bit. Can't get any sustained momentum thus far, though we are only 5 minutes deep. And these can't change on a dime, just like getting dropped on your dome. Off the ropes. Oh, beautiful power slam! 2 count, says referee Mario. A slap fight has ensued. Joe wins but gets DDT'd for his troubles. Jack Howard working his way back to even, trying to level the playing field. Samoa Joe just trying to power slam him into the mat. Oh, beautiful brainbuster from the champion there. You heard the extra grunt of exertion it took. And again, back-to-back brainbusters, and Joe pops right back up. Eats another DDT. Jack Howard now doing his best to ride this momentum. Rolling Germans. And a third one too close to the ropes, though. I like where he was going, but wasn't quite rotating properly. Needed to roll away from the ropes. I think he knows that. Short arm clothesline. Pressing the advantage. Another DDT going back to that well. back to these rolling Germans again. Too close to the ropes once more, but gotta be doing a lot of damage to the neck and back of Samoa Joe. Oh, big Samoan drop. That time he cushioned his neck and back with Jack Howard. Is that a people's elbow variation? Looked like a flashing elbow at the very least. Keiji Muto will be proud. Oh, here it comes into the corner. Package pile driver. Just like that. Jack Howard spikes Samoa Joe. 1, 2. Whoa. Joe kicks out. And back to the fisticuffs. I thought he was going to hook in the clutch again there. Whoa, rolling clothesline. And once again, Samoa Joe just calmly gets that punch combination off. To the corner now. Beating the champion down. Whoop. Jack Howard looking to position Joe. He says this is it. Gun to the head. Trying the rolling Germans. Away from the ropes this time. 1, 2, 3. 9 in total. 3 hat tricks of Germans. Your winner and still champion. Yeah, buddy, you pose. Hollywood Jack Howard. But an impressive showing from the challenger, Samoa Joe. It is not. I hope Marsh doesn't have money on any of these fights. It is not their night. And it is main event time. We packed in 8,000-ish to see our brand new signee. He left Noah and he has joined, I don't know if we're a rival promotion as we are based on the other side of the world, but we have come here and we have plucked Naomichi Marufuji from the free agent pool of Japan. And we have signed them exclusively to wrestle for us. And tonight they get a shot at our GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Pentagon Jr. As you know, also has a devastating package pile driver, but will be looking to hit the Penta driver to finish his opponent off, whereas Naomichi Marufuji, of course, going for the Shiranui, Shira Princess of Power is what Naomichi Marufuji will be going for. Don't you dare call it a sliced bread number 2. It's, I think, the Shiranui. Mario wants them to fight. And here we go. Main event time. Our first of 2 cards of the evening, I would suspect. Marufuji, obviously, with that shoulder tape on. That's going to be a target for Pentagon. As you know, he has very little fear. Someone saying none at all. Nada. Zero. Nice dragon screw there. Marufuji, a veteran of the Japanese wrestling scene, bringing class and international integrity to the GWA promotion. One of the reasons that Noah still exists 20 years after its inception. Through all the turmoil it faced. Pentagon, kind of a hired gun of the indie scene before finally landing more or less exclusively to AEW now. But man, oh man, has he ever enjoyed a run in the past 4 or 5 years, maybe, I guess? Like, whenever Lucha Underground started up? Holy Moses, was he ever a clear start from that. And is he ever looking to cave in the chest and face of Marufuji?
1, 2.
Whoa! 2 count already, says Mario. Penta, as we have said, likes to work quick, looks to finish his opponents in around 10 minutes, I've noticed. Marufuji, he's more built for a marathon than a sprint, but I don't know how much sprinting he'll be doing after that package pile driver. Oh, Tex, you will love Lucha Underground. Absolutely. Probably even like the last season and a half was not so great. Oh, all you did was give him more room to package pile drive, you Marufuji, you fool! You fool! 1, 2... Whoa! So many near falls in under 10 minutes. He's doing it again! Penta does not work by the hour. He's trying to ruin this for Marufuji. Marufuji showing such heart, kicking out of 3 package pile drivers so far, and we're not even 7 minutes into this matchup. Oh! Backcracker there from Pentagon. Just rolling up Marufuji, roll up to deadly! Yep, I knew that would do it. Pentagon not messing around. Wiping the floor with Marufuji, surprisingly, in his debut. Interesting move there. Crowd hated it. Hated it. Oh, dope. It's free on Tubi? I didn't even know that. I thought it was on... I know it's on Amazon for purchase, but I didn't know it was free on Tubi. That's dope. All right, so an 84% overall rating, as you can see under the capacity number there. So overall successful show still. Yep, Luchasaurus won the Stardom belt. Andrews and Ospreay are our new tag team champions. Everybody else pulled it off, but the empty bleachers stood out. Ah, that's our first show ever in Japan. That's pretty good. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore now. I think they got it off of Netflix around the time that the 4th season started airing because all the, Oh! Hey, Nick and Matt Jackson won the AEW Tag Team belts. Because of all the, like the ownership of it changed a few times, I think. Some licensing stuff, I'm sure. Some tomfoolery. Yeah, we lost money on it. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, 167,100 income. That means nobody bought any snacks. Stardom went bankrupt! Uh-oh, can't give them their belts back. Oh well. Oh, the NWA is interested in working with us. I might take them up on that offer, just because we haven't done it before. Let's do that for an easier show, because I think a show... Man! Everyone I sent it to scout hasn't found anyone yet. Wow, nobody can scout anybody. Jack. That can only be Jack Howard, right? They want a raise. Well, I gotta tell you, as the best champion in my company's history, you absolutely deserve a raise. I always give people a raises when they bitch for them, but don't tell that to the rest of the boys. Ha ha ha. All right, I gotta write this down. Okay. That's not too bad. Let me save first, obviously. And then I gotta do my human resources consultation. What's up, Jack? Yeah, well, look what I'm paying you. It's a steal based on the fact that you're my main event every night. So I tell you what, buddy, you're worth almost $500 extra a month. Yeah, treat yourself. Okay, let me save again. That takes care of that. That's easy peasy stuff. Okay, I took care of Matt Robinson's title shot. Check. I might see if I can work a card with the NWA here, but first I'm going to do my regular maintenance on all of our facilities. Nothing but the best for my wrestlers. At least level 1 of each. Right? We've only been on TV for like 4 months in our almost 2 full year history. And I have been able to pay these guys virtually nothing every month to put shows on. And they've just been drawing people and drawing people and drawing people. Oh, okay, we did sell everything. Good. Oh, I guess I did end up doing about 8,000. Well, good, I'm glad I thought for sure there would be so much stuff left. Okay, all of that's taken care of. Human resources. I'm not going to send anybody out to scout anymore, because fact that. Let me check my promotional stats. Okay, I can hire 1 more person currently. Look at that, we're almost at an A. We're at a B in America, that's great. We're mostly Kings Road. We have a few, because Kings Road and Strong Style work well together, and just Rey Mysterio is our lone luchador. We have 8 title belts in action. Well, not at that show in Japan did we have lucha masks. No, but when we get back to, like, we're gonna run a show in America, and yeah, we're gonna do a full run of merch, because we're gonna try to work with the NWA. Okay, so this is gonna help me rest some people that might be otherwise breaking down. I think it's like 5 singles matches, and you pick 5 guys, and then the NWA will pick 5 guys, and by guys I mean obviously it's intergender and all that sort of stuff, so that doesn't matter. But before I do any of that, I can hire one more person currently. I need, what do I need? I don't really need another heavyweight, but of course I'm not going to turn down a heavyweight. I would love to get a 9th junior for our junior division, because we already have 12 heavies, like 6 faces, 6 heels. We got 4 and 4 in the junior division, because we just moved Mark Andrews to heel, and we just hired Marufuji, as you might be able to hear me scribbling down on my roster page. So we got Marufuji, Maru, and I'm open to anybody, because we got money now. We got 3 mil. And if we can make some waves... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. Ooh, Tam Nakano. What a pretty lady. But... should I just... Like... Weird stuff's been happening in this run of the game, and I've never had this happen in my runs with this particular mode before. But, like... Kota Ibushi is the New Japan champion, and he quit, like, a month later. After winning the belt. Where did you see Bailey? Oh, do you want to hire Bailey? I don't think she's available, or unless she's in WWE. No, she's too happy there. See at the bottom there, her trust level's an A. If her trust level was like a C or a D, I would absolutely try to like chat her up and stuff like that. Look at that, strong style, A popularity in America, a B attack, a C defense. I would absolutely put her on the roster. She'd be a great addition to the junior division. But you gotta look for ones like, look at that, like a Bray Wyatt I could bring over, because they're not happy at all about what's going on. Do I want to pay $20,000 a month for The Fiend? Not really, if I'm honest. Not at this time. Perhaps if our roster was larger and we wanted more diverse cast of characters. But I try to stick to, at least for now, the free agent pool, but that doesn't mean that, for example, promotions that go out of business, all the people end up in the talent pool of whatever area of the world they quote-unquote were from. And you see stuff like here at the end, Dalton Castle and the Briscoes left Ring of Honor since the game has launched. So I can scoop up talent that is... Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? Let's check out the North American talent that is left. Jeff Hardy quit. Brock Lesnar was a free agent. Holy shit. Whoa, 43 though. Huh. Wait, where's the... Okay. 49. We got Dad Bod Jericho at the ready if we really wanted to. I think I just updated Solo Darling too. Big Solo Darling mark. Finn fits in beautifully with our style. Oh, he's a junior though. I can fix that. I'll make him a heavyweight. I'm not a huge fan of Finn personally, but I absolutely see his value. Wow, I was not expecting those stats on Fandango. As a B and a B for attack and defense. He would be a steal if you had to show him in promotion. That's not bad at all. Balor at 12 grand. That's a good one. I'm definitely never hiring Jake Hager. Woof. So Finn Balor is a definite shortlister. But Brock though. Just throw it. Don't you want Brock like Luchasaurus? Don't you want me to do like Brock Walter? What else we got? Brock Joe I can do again. But Brock though. is the only thing, right? I feel like I'm Vince right now. All of these other people all over the world, and but Brock though. Ooh, I think he'd be too dominant. I'm not, you know, hey, I'm not anti-Balor. I just find him a little vanilla, a little plain for me. He pulls his moves too much, like most of the stuff that he does, and he's doing better in NXT. In his second run in NXT now, I've noticed he's absolutely hitting stuff a lot crisper and a lot more solidly. But for a while, especially on the main roster, he was hitting stuff like his offense didn't look like it could break an egg for most of it, especially its finisher. Like if your finishing move is a double stomp to the other guy's chest and you essentially just jump off the top rope and do a back bump, it looked like he hurt himself more than he hurt his opponent every time he did his coup de grace. But he's getting better at him, you know. Goldberg, no, not at the moment. We have not traveled in time to unlock a Goldberg. He'll be coming at some point when I start adding. When he was Prince Devitt, absolutely, because he was allowed to wrestle with a lot more panache and a lot more behind what he's doing. But I just felt that going to the E softened him too much for main roster stuff. Yeah. Anyway, after all that, we still have a ton of options. $800 and Colt Cabana can join our crew. So Finn's shortlisted for sure, because he would be great. He'd fit in with everyone else we got on there, because he can work with anybody. That's the beauty of it. Now we got Japan we can look at. Oh, hang on. Speaking of Japan. Look how cheap Shinsuke Nakamura is. Goto, listen, I would consider Goto, but here's my thing. Here's my thing with Goto. We already have Matt Robinson. And that I mean, we already have a 5-star jobber. Yeah, no other negotiations necessary. Naka is going to be super cheap if he says yes. Ah, that's it. It's a big signing bonus. So, let me back out for 1 second. I'm absolutely going to go Naka in a sec, but just because I just can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time I saved, and that irks me so. Anywho, so Shinsuke, buddy, since we just saved, I can game this a little bit, and I'm going to try to cheap you. Since you're already so cheap, how about this? How about 12 grand to come surf in the GWA? Dang it! Well, let's take him out to another fancy dinner then. I usually try 3 times. If 3 strikes and I am out in any given month, I've decided. But no one ever says no after the second time. He says, immediately jinxing himself. Are you sure I don't want to put all my stock into Babatunde? Babatunde. Babatunde. Alright, Shinsuke. We're taking you out to the fanciest of fancy, whatever it is you want to eat. And we have the money, so we're going to cheap you again. Now, let's go for the 25 grand. That way, if he says no now, I'm going to offer him 25 again, and then I won't feel bad I'll feel less bad. If he says no, having not cheaped him twice, if I do cheap him twice, and then just try to offer him decent money the third time and he says no. Anyway, that's all just internal brain stress stuff. Cross your fingers, everybody. Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes! What a crew! Welcome to the team. Okay. We immediately manage our stables. I mean, I really want to leave him as no affiliation, but this is just for organizational purposes. Absolutely, he's not coming in as a bad guy. Holy Moses. Or actually, we have, and I don't want to sound super racist about this, but we already have a fiery young Japanese babyface, or fiery Japanese babyface, I don't know how young he counts as, in Daishi Hashimoto. That's bringing Nakamura on the same side. It doesn't really matter that they're from the same country. It shouldn't impede both of them being goody two-shoes, or at least fan favorites. I know there's casting for roles, and I know there's, like, you know, typecasting, and I know there's stereo typecasting. I'm just trying to do my best here. Alright, so I'm not doing any more scouting. You suck. You suck. Kings Road, Showman, Japan or America. Okay, Kings Road, go away for 6 months. I don't want to hear from you until whenever that is from now. Next March, next April, whatever it turns out to be, probably next March. Around whatever would be WrestleMania season, you better show me the best independent Kings Road talent in America. Or my name isn't Rad Gnarly. Wait a minute, my name really isn't Rad Gnarly. Kayfabe, brother? Okay, I'm gonna send them scouting. And now, finally, we can book our event. We're gonna do a cross promotion with the NWA. They have 12 whole wrestlers. Let's do it. We will negotiate with NWA to hold a cross-promotional event. The outcome can make or break our popularity and income. Cool. Yeah! Set up the card in the book event menu. Let's show them what we're made of. All right. So our second event of the evening is the GWA versus the NWA. I can no longer invite anyone else to come join us. Ooh. As we pull out, yeah, look at this. See all those question marks? One of them, an NWA heavyweight title match? Those fools! Well, I think in honor of that, I should put one of the titles that are in my promotion on the line. I'm not saying which one. Yeah, but if I steal their belts, what if I say Mustafa Ali, one of our double champion here, has to put one of his titles on the line. Oh, can't be a junior. I know that whomever is there is a heavyweight contender. I can tell that as much. Oh, maybe I can give the GCW, the Game Changer Wrestling belt that Doc Gallows has. Maybe I can put that on the line. Because that, I'm okay with trading a belt for a belt, but I don't want to just keep collecting them. That seems like too much. So I'm going to put the Game Changer belt on the line, which unfortunately, or fortunately, means that Doc Gallows is main eventing this show. Okay, so for the NWA Heavyweight title, I don't know who I'm going to put in here. These are all just regular singles matches. Ooh, baby. Oh, let's put it in America. Let's put it in a 40,000 seat arena. Let's see what a card we can build here first. Okay, so this is just challengers. Bet I wish I had Brock now to take this NWA title. Typically, I would wrestle this match. I would do it. But in the spirit of this competition, because it is essentially a best out of 5, whoever wins at least 3 of the matches is going to win this quote-unquote supercard thing. I don't want to cheapen it. I don't want, we got a bunch of belts. I don't care if we lose one. I don't care if we don't get this one. For the spirit of competition alone, I just want to pick. Oh, okay. I was going to say it's the junior one. Okay, so the best. Who do we want representing the GWA against their NWA World Heavyweight Champion? Oh no. Okay, bearing in mind that Matt Robinson is out, he's in poor condition, he'll get hurt if he wrestles. Daniel Bryan is in poor condition, he'll get hurt if he wrestles. Let me do the full roster so I get all my disappointment in one go. Just those two? I'm okay if it's just those two. Come on. I'll put Ray Ray up there for the NWA belt. That'd be hilarious. Everyone else is good. Everyone else is good. Okay. That's okay. Daniel Bryan and these two have wrestled for us pretty much every month for a while. And look at this guy's neck. So we're gonna leave him alone. He looks like he's okay. He's just chilling. No problem. No problem. So for the NWA Heavyweight title, as I said, it can be anyone. I think I want to do Rey Mysterio. That's just a good... whomever the NWA champion is, and I honestly don't know because I didn't check. Don't you think they'd be happy showing up and be like, you got Ray? So, like, it looks like you're going to have a good match. There, look at that. We have 2 matches and we have 25,000 people here. Holy moly. Okay, now, out of everybody else, we can pick anyone. Let me just go to, let's open this up. Obviously, instead of Matt Robinson or Danny Bryan, we can literally pick anybody to represent us. I kind of want to do Nakamura just because he's new. Yeah, Shinsuke will debut in the middle of the card for us. Oh, look at that. Nice. Let's just go classic Shinsuke look. Oof, that brought thousands of people in. Let's see if we can sell the sucker out. We're almost there. Okay, and then now, to face whomever this person is, we just want to try to give them our best. Like Will Ospreay, even though he's a tag champ, Will Ospreay would just is going to thrill the crap out of whomever he faces, I feel. So just in terms of like match quality, I think we do a Will Ospreay, but I want to do him first. We'll do him first. So for match in the middle though, let's see who our biggest star is. Jack Howard looks like so far. Jack Howard. Yeah, and then Ospreay. Wow, I didn't know Doc Ellis was an S popularity in America. No wonder so many people are here to see it. Oh, Walter's feeling good too, though. Joe's good. His neck's starting to feel a little... Ah, man, we got so many people that are over. This is great. B's and A's. A couple of C's down here, but that's okay. All right, let's let the champ do it. Show him what everyone's made of. We filled the house. A 4-match card. We could not have a first match. Yeah, you could just win the first one. We don't even care. We'll comp you the first one, and we filled this place already. Okay, so I'm going to do another match, and then I'm going to jack up the ticket price just a little bit. Just a little bit to see if we can still fill this sucker, because they're only charging $10 a head right now. Who did I want to do last? Or first in this case? We're going to do Will Ospreay. That brought another 1,100 people. Okay, $20 tickets. $20 tickets, we're still getting 40,000 people, so we're going to make $800,000 at the door. Our expenses are more than covered. I haven't made merchandise yet, and we have 40,000 people to potentially sell to, so we're going to do that soon. And... uh-oh. The only problem with selecting a fun choice like Mario is that you might not get the best choices amongst the other two when you're done. So Drake Wirtz from SmackDown could come in for the show, or you know what? I'm going to bring in the Dragon Gate referee just because we never see them, and also because it's free. If I were to draft or use any of the other... Oh, look at that! It doesn't seem to be... Oh yeah, see, it's not until you actually choose it. See, all the other created referees, excuse me, cost you money. But the 3 that they randomly choose from the created referees that you provide, they're free to use. They just count as in your pool of referees and are randomized. So, just for funsies, Takayuki Yagi will referee this one. That's true. Well, doesn't he also do stuff on SmackDown? I thought he worked both of them. Anywho. Yeah, we're going to do full TV commercial. You never thought you'd live to see it. The GWA and the NWA putting on a supercard. See the GWA Heavyweight Championship on the line. See the GCW Not At All GWA Heavyweight Championship on the line. See some other random dream matches. Man, I hope they're dream matches. We're going to find out. I hope one of the question marks is literally the question mark. Oh, I have Robinson and Jessica Carr, for sure. But, as I said, there's only like 3 slots for creative referees, and they just kind of randomly stick them in there in promoter mode. But in the main game, yeah, I got like at least one representing every proper brand and stuff like that. Okay, management, we got to do merchandise, 40,000 people. At least 10,000 of them are going to want something to eat. Oh, I can't make them yet. Oh yeah, I can. I just haven't made them before. Okay. Again, 40,000 people. Let's make 5,000 t-shirts. Let's make 3,000 towels. Yeah. Let's do 3,000. We're going balls out. Let's do 3,000 photo sets. Let's do 5,000 just goods. Random stuff. Dork Chop. We're gonna do a real limited run. We're gonna do 3,000. Wow, look at the production costs on these suckers. We're gonna do 3,000 masks. We're gonna do 1,500 Rey Mysterio masks, 1,500 question mark masks. Oh, that's awesome. Marsh, that's good news. Congrats, bud. We're gonna... I'm not gonna bust out action figures yet. We're gonna make 5,000 DVDs of almost 2 years worth of highlights of GWA action. And frig it, we're gonna do a 3,000 run of action figures as well. We have run the full gamut. We are spending almost $1 million on this show. We still haven't come up to the $800,000 we're gonna be making just on ticket sales. So we're still fine, which is ridiculous. And it's all gonna be broadcast across America because we have quote unquote regional television. And since our region is America, we're good to go. So I think we've done it. Oh yes. Let's see who detests us. Because I've been trying to make inroads in All Japan for a bit. Freelance is pretty much done. We have their belts. We have their belts. We're working with them. They don't like us really. They don't really like us. All Japan has been okay. Dragon Gate doesn't really care for us. Ring of Honor hates us. They won't work with us. I've tried. DDT doesn't really care either way. NXT hates us because we have their belt. Like we stole Walter from them when he was the champion. AEW hates us because we took Luchasaurus. New Japan, we don't really have anything to do with. Or WWE. I'm just kind of trying to leave these alone. But with Kota Ibushi being the champion and leaving New Japan, they have enough of their own problems. And the rosters don't seem to be filling up that fast. Look, like WWE only has 21 people as well. Like, we have the same amount. We have the same roster size as them, and we have way more belts on the line. Anyway, so I'm trying to build a relationship with All Japan, because my plan is, I would like to hire Zeus, who is the All Japan champion, but also is a free agent. I would like to hire him into my company just so, or invite him into my company just so I can take the All Japan belt back, and then start inviting All Japan talent one at a time to come take it back. Here, you didn't have to work, or you didn't get to work last time, Thomas Walker. Why don't you go to, why don't you see if we can send you to Japan to go do something to do? Nope, they want nothing to do with you. How about Xavier Woods, who's feeling better? How about Xavier Woods? All right, I don't want to waste time doing any more of that. Let's get on with the show. It's already 22. I can't wait to see how the period cross-promotion event goes. Finalize management decisions for the month and proceed to the results. Hang on, I assume they mean, as per usual, we're going to be able to watch all this. I don't know that I got to... Hang on. I don't know that I got to do any of the match rules, though. I can't even check. Oh, no. I don't know, though. I'm assuming they would be what I would have had them set up before, but I apologize if this is not right, because this could be slower than normal. Yeah, I can't do anything other than confirm that match card. Okay, well, nothing to do but proceed now anyway. Okay, it's gonna work like any other show. They wouldn't cheap out on us now. Okay. Yay, I can adjust the speed. That's all I wanted to do. The only downside now, okay, there is no DQ, there is no outside count. All of these rules, I think, are locked off, and I wouldn't have had the option to change them anyway. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. And unfortunately, we could see some criticals. We could see some criticals. Well, we'll just pretend that we're, for these matches, these are apparently the NWA rules, and we've agreed to adhere to them for whatever reason. I just want to turn up the speed a little bit, because 100%, if you're not actually just playing it, it's a little slow to just observe. Just a little boost. Oh my god, did that say Scott Steiner? Scott Steiner! Doc Gallows is your main event! Oh my god, I wish I had a beer to pop for that one. Holy god. Rey Mysterio against NWA champion James Storm. Aaron Stevens against Shinsuke Nakamura. Nick Aldis against Jack Howard. And Eddie Kingston against Will Ospreay. Hot damn, I would buy this show. Holy crap. Holy crap. Like legit, I would pay to watch this. This seems like a hoot. All right, well. James Storm is your champ. Yeah, that's great. He only has a 66 and 1/3 chance of winning. Uh-oh. And that just might be his blood alcohol level. Yeah, Eddie Kingston, a part of NWA in this version because I started the GWA in the save file before he moved over to AEW. So, yeah. Our next match, our first match, pride is on the line as the NWA's Eddie Kingston takes on our very own Will Ospreay. Holy crap. I would love to see this in real life. Just, what is Eddie going to do with Will? What on earth would Will do with Eddie? Test of strength. Neither man giving an inch there. I was expecting Kingston to take that. Not a bad looking Eddie. Oh, that looks like the Dragon Gate ref. I'll give him that. 40,000 strong. Packing this arena. Only a handful with their tiny signs. That one says it's cool. That one says pump up. Both men fighting for the pride of their home promotion. We'll see at the end of the night who comes out victorious. Unfortunately, we didn't have any NWA commentators to come join me in the booth, as it seems that oh, what's his name? Well, Wade Barrett, whatever they were calling him. Stu Bennett, excuse me. Stu Bennett, it seems to be returning to NXT, and everyone else that was on that table, like a Colt Cabana or anyone else who would have guessed it, seems to have found work elsewhere. And quite frankly, I never want to work with the Pope, so... yeah, we'll see how long Eddie Kingston can keep his manners at these are no DQ, no count out, anything goes, must be a winner contests. See if he can keep his decorum, or how long he keeps his decorum. A veteran of hardcore wars is Eddie Kingston. To say he came up the hard way in the pro wrestling industry would be an understatement. Just Joe Galley, that's all that's left. Man, I really hope the NWA is able to restock after all the stuff that happened. I was enjoying the crap out of their shows. They were such an easy watch. Oh, that was it. That was back fist of the future from Eddie Kingston. Just a 2 count, says the referee. Oh, another vicious chop. Eddie just beating Ospreay down. Uranagi. Ospreay unable to get out of the block so far. Chef Goldblum, thank you for that follow. Love that username. Thrilled to have you.
1, 2.
Oh! Almost puts Ospreay away. Come on, Will. You're fighting for the GWA now. With the victory. Will Ospreay's got to get out of first gear here, or this could be over in a hurry. Oh! Impaler DDT! From the War King! Oof. Eddie, so far, having his way. No way that either man could prepare for these matchups, as their opponent was kept a mystery from either competitor. Another impaler, but Ospreys pops right back up. Not this time. Dead center of the ring. Marge, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that follow. Happy hour with 3 R's. I just saw that. That's amazing. Oh! Look at that short brainbuster. Holy Moses, Osprey. Come on, buddy. Oh, vicious lariat from Kingston. The last of a dying breed. Osprey, don't play with the crowd, man. Just get in there and fight.
10 minutes gone.
Unrelenting is Eddie Kingston. Has had a chip on his shoulder. Listen, this guy needs a monkey on his back to help carry the chip on his shoulder. That's the kind of guy Eddie Kingston is. Oh, and that's the kind of competitor he is, as he knocks Will Ospreay's block off. 1-0 NWA. Oh no. What a match though. Eddie Kingston not messing around. And this crowd, I would suspect or hope, split 50-50. Oh man, some people didn't show up. We're not at capacity. That's too bad. I hope people didn't leave. Whoa, behind the 8-ball early. Let's see if our champion, Jack Howard, against renowned NWA champion Nick Aldis. Man, that's pretty fortuitous. Well, that's a pretty good matchup right there. I didn't mean for that to happen. I couldn't have possibly worked that out. Wow. So long-reigning NWA World Heavyweight Champion Nick Aldis is taking on our current GWA Heavyweight Champion Jack Howard in a singles contest. I am excited for this one. Let's see what goes on here.
Fight!
Those are interesting tights he's got going on there. Hollywood Jack Howard, the longest reigning GWA champion in the promotion's short history. Nick Aldis, I was going to say latest, but one of the most recent in a long line of NWA World Heavyweight Champions. Wore that belt with pride and honor. Before, I'm assuming, losing it to James Storm, who is the current champ. There we see that interesting submission from Jack Howard. Every time I ask him about a name for it, he just kind of laughs and shrugs it off. He's never won a match with it, but man, if it isn't strange looking. Like he's standing on the inside of his opponent's thighs. I think it's more designed to confuse the opponent than it is to do any sort of permanent damage. There he goes again, center of the ring this time. Seemingly showing off for the crowd. Another DDT from our champion. Slowing things down here, keeping them slow. Loves to dictate the pace is Jack Howard. Both of these men, ring generals. They're looking to control the action out there to the best of their ability. Jack Howard there again, grounds Nick Aldis. He's trying to wear the man down. Sound strategy. Neither man able to prepare for the other. Like I said, this was more of something of a blind draw as it came to these 5 singles matchups.
5 minutes gone.
So you don't reveal too much too early. Mind you, Eddie Kingston revealed that he was almost unstoppable in his match against Will Ospreay earlier. Let's see if GWA as a promotion can rebound with their representative Jack Howard here. Though Nick Aldis would love to make this 2-0. Hard to do after a brainbuster. Oh, misses the diving fist drop though. Nick Aldis now fails to get a suplex off. Jack Howard able to counter. Thankfully for him. Game of momentum. How much punishment you can take. What strikes, what moves when. Beautiful bridge there. almost puts away Nick Aldis. I am blanking on his nickname. The centerpiece? No. That can't be it. It's something classy. For sure. Oh, package power driver in the corner! Too close to the ropes. Doesn't have time to roll him up as he gets up dizzy himself. Jack Howard feeling the effects of thus far a hard-fought matchup with Nick Aldis. The Periwinkle Express. I don't know. National treasure. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't anywhere close to Nicolas Cage movies. The Con Air. Nick Aldis winded. Taking some time to get his breath back. That's it. I was thinking Diamond in the Rough for whatever reason. What do they hate about him? Aldis now starting to establish himself. Don't really want that, do we? GWA faithful. Jack Howard, though, you can hear those grunts putting everything he has into those clotheslines. Oh, brainbuster! Ah, okay, I got you. I was trying to think, like, what's the weakness in his game? Like, his matches never really get out of, like, a third gear, but it's okay to play it safe. That's how you extend your career. Beautiful backdrop! Oh, so close. And then another beautiful bridge up in the tippy toes. Almost gets Aldis. Trading near falls. Oh, TKO. Oh, Jack Howard says that's it. Nick Aldis says, screw you, and he does the deal. Oh, Falcon Arrow almost got the 3. Sorry, that was Michinoku Driver almost gets the 3. Beer and pizza is good. That's like the rule of thumb of like you're helping a buddy move or you're gonna go watch a wrestling pay-per-view. Provide schnacks. Nick Aldis makes it 2-0 NWA. Maybe I should have played that one match. Holy Moses! This is actually great. Wow, what a contest! Oh no! It's do or die time in 3 straight matches for the GWA! Yes, this is awesome! There's no way we're gonna pull this out. This is great! It's all on the line. It's all on the line for the GWA as their newest representative, Shinsuke Nakamura, fights Aaron Stevens and the power of Mongrovian Karate. Oh dear. Oh dear. That calls for another save. Oh dear. I invested so much money in this show, guys. What if we host a show and lose? Will everyone hate us? Will everyone laugh us out of the streets? Will we just help raise the NWA's profile? Oh dear, all these questions and more to be answered. First up, though, we'll see if we stand a chance of even coming close to winning the overall war as the next battle continues. Oh my god, he's in a gi. Amazing. Amazing. Shinsuke Nakamura representing GWA. Aaron Stevens, NWA. Aaron Stevens electing not to have his mentor, the question mark, at his side for this match. A sign of respect to his opponent. Come on, Shinsuke. You can do this, buddy. Nice! What a spin kick! Didn't counter that time, though. Come on, Shinsuke. You got this guy. You made event at the Tokyo Dome. This guy pretends to be other people. Oh! Enziguri there from Shinsuke Nakamura. The king of strong style. Lucky to establish himself against the court jester of showman style? I don't know. He's a perfectly serviceable comedy guy. Come on, Shinsuke. I'm not going to be shy about my biases here, as I am the GWA announcer and the sole audio representative for this broadcast. Beautiful Death Valley driver. Then a spin kick from Shinsuke. Follow it up, buddy. Axe kick to the back of the head. Diving knee to the back, I guess. Let's say. Oh, and a shot to the ding-ding. Ref looked the other way on that conveniently. Mind you, it is no DQ. Uh-oh. Shinsuke seems to have busted himself open. Aaron Stevens eats another DVD. Ah, and the heel hook. Impressive bit of submission wrestling there from Aaron Stevens. I don't know what that blood loss is going to do to Shinsuke Nakamura. Hopefully it fires him up. Oh, and another enziguri there. Come on, Shinsuke. Leaving just a pool of the blood on the mat now. Ah, devastating karate chop. No wonder he's bleeding. Into a figure four. That Mongrovian karate. Devastating. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Stevens, simple offense. Now that he's exploiting all that blood in the eyes of Nakamura, it opens up the midsection to those knees. Nakamura, though, trying to fight his way back into this. Look at him just huffing and puffing, though. Blood loss. Oh, he couldn't even make it across the ring. Oh, no. Aaron Stevens now dropping the big elbow. This is it. He's got him locked. Come on, Nakamura. Breaks the hold, but he can't get back to his feet. He can't do anything. Oh, he's got to create time and distance, but he can't seem to suck enough wind. Oh, had enough left to hit that Death Valley driver, but then he's back to nothing. Come on, Naka. Naka's knackered. Another Death Valley driver. But he can't follow up again. He can't even recover well enough to breathe. But here they are striking it out. This is insane. Rolling elbow from Aaron Stevens. Locks it in again. Shinsuke, no. Fight it, Shinsuke. Oh, another rolling elbow. Aaron Stevens thinks he's won. Thinks he's smarter than the average bear. Another rolling elbow combination. Shinsuke, please, buddy. Something. An exploder in the corner. Get up. Oh, no. Shinsuke, please. Roll out of the ring or something. Come on, buddy. Aaron Stevens just playing with Nakamura, posing for the crowd ever since he opened him up. This has gone one way and one way only. Straight downhill for Shinsuke Nakamura. Rebel Vader 99, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining us here for the GWA night. Oh, Aaron Stevens, relentless. Oh, now he's taking the time to catch his breath as he has Shinsuke and the tree of Joey Lawrence there. Oh, beautiful hook kick. Now Naka has some time to catch his breath. Come on, Nakamura. Oh, hard to breathe with your ribs broken. Hard to breathe with your ribs broken. Aaron Stevens, the NWA, 3 straight. What's going on? Scott Steiner poisoned the water. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. After that blood loss, Nakamura just unable to catch his breath. I mean, the crowd's super entertained, so who cares? But now the title matches. Guys, this was a mistake. We should have left well enough alone. Should have left the NWA be. That's okay. We can just challenge them to a rematch at some point, and I'll just book all killers or something. Or maybe they'll like take this win and not want anything to do with us. Anyway, in our next matchup, the NWA is putting their heavyweight title on the line against a GWA competitor. James Storm is here, and Rey Mysterio is looking to be a lone ray of sunshine in GWA's night to this point. If you're just joining us, we challenged the NWA to a 5-on-5 fight, 5 singles matches, and they won the first 3 straight up. So now, it's all over with the grind, basically. The only 2 matches are for titles, so it's mostly for the prestige, for your own personal pride, but the promotion war is already over. Oh, I checked all the edits when I downloaded them and stuff. They're actually all made by the same person, and well, for the most part, by a guy called the Avenger. I don't know if it's a guy, a person called the Avenger 3 on the Steam Workshop, and they're all sort of stat balanced, so they're all kind of like they should slot in where they are in the car, but you never know what happens. You never know what could happen in these situations. I'm not too impressed that I don't have I didn't set the rules as I wanted beforehand, but that's okay. No one's really taken advantage of weaponry and stuff, even though we're down here on the floor to start this thing off, going hot and heavy, trading move for move. All perfectly legal, as there is no count out and no disqualification in this unique one-of-a-kind event. Perhaps 2 of a kind if the GWA has got to save face later. Impaler DDT! James Storm now grabbing a chair. I know I shouldn't have mentioned it. I jinxed it. Here come the weapons. Roll him up. 1. It might very well be 2 minutes if Rey has anything to say about it. He'll counter you into a roll-up. You'll be back in the showers before you know it. You'll dial 6-1, and before the time you hit 9, it'll be over. James Storm has anything to say about it. A calm and collected NWA champion just dropping Rey on his head over and over again. As many times as it takes. Oh, big knee there from James Storm. Rey, as always, fighting from underneath, relying on his counter wrestling, not really like the most offensively based wrestler. You kind of have to come to him. And James Storm is doing a heck of a job just dropping him on his head. Over and over again. Wheelbarrow, bulldog from Rey. Roll up! 2. Almost got him. Another roll up now from Rey this time. 2. Solid 2 count from the King of Mystery. James Storm with another high knee. Oh! Backcracker and a roll up from Rey. 2. Another 2 count. Another impaler. He's trying to break his neck. And another roll up. Rey is hell-bent in one of these pitting combinations. Boom! Code Red from Rey! Oh, almost puts away James Storm. Neck breaker. James has been working the head the whole match. Head scissor takeover. Drop kick to the knee from Rey. Once he got up his sleeve here. Boom! Gets his lungs blown out. 1, 2. Whoa, just a 2 count. Another bulldog from Rey to the pin. Doesn't hook a leg. Whoa, 2.9 though. Interesting jumping variation there. And another DDT from James Storm. Back to what brought him here. Drop kick to the knee. He's got something cooking. Off the ropes now. Another bulldog. Storm moves him back to the center of the ring. Nice backdrop suplex there. Belly to back, if you want to call it that as well. Ray back to the knees. He sees something there. Something going on with James Storm's leg that he's trying to exploit. Just keeps getting dumped on his head though, but James Storm can't recover in time to make the pin. Ray's up. Decides to slug it out with the Tennessee Cowboy. Big drop kick. Last call from James Storm. He's back up into the pin. 1, 2, 3. James Storm retains. GWA continues their most shameful night ever. Oh, the horror of it all. The crowd loved it. Cool. Failed to take title. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a sweep. Oh well. Okay, Doc Gallows, Scott Steiner. Who cares? Let's just do it. This was the one where I was like, I don't even care who wins. Let's just get in there and do it. Oh, nice. It's current day. Scott Steiner, too. Nicely done, NWA. That's awesome. Steiner now challenging for the Game Changer Wrestling Heavyweight title, currently held by GWA competitor Doc Gallows. If he wins, not only will the NWA go 5 for 5 and sweep the GWA in this promotion battle, sending shockwaves throughout the wrestling landscape, but he will bring the GCW title back to the NWA. Doc Gallows, the sole remaining representative, fighting for the pride of his own promotion and for the prestige that having the title within the hollowed halls of the GWA brings as we try to sell tickets each month. Almost 40,000 strong here to witness this spectacle, let's call it that. I almost called it a debacle, but rest assured the GWA locker room will have a bit of a talking to. Man, I should have put Joe in that. Next time I'm just going to book all the killer, like the biggest, meanest, toughest I got. I was just going for what I put on the best matches and hope for a win. Nuts to that. I'm going to rig it from here on out. I'll get an Andre the Giant call and just murder everybody. Knock off the ropes. Big boot to Steiner. Big bad booty daddy. Pop him right back up. I'm still sticking with my story that Scott Steiner poisoned the water. Only for the... he did bring a keg of Gatorade over to the GWA locker room. I thought that was kind of nice, but a little suspicious. A complete shot. Oh, and Gallows countering with that beautiful off-the-shoulder neckbreaker I compliment him for every match. 1, 2. Solid 2 count. Fall away slam from the big LG. Don't question it. Why is his nickname Big Large? Who cares? Oh, Scott Steiner. All about the peaks and freaks. That's it. That's my one factor. Oh! Steiner recliner! Could be headed home early. The humiliation of GWA could be complete. No. Not yet, says Doc Gallows. Hopefully not today, says Doc Gallows. Belly to belly. Let's see, count them. That's one so far. Another complete shot. Yeah, I guess it was a bit of a miscue to hold the show in Chicago, huh? Oh, Steiner barely able to rebound off those ropes. Eats a big boot from Doc Gallows. Steiner is sucking wind. Oh, I thought he was going to screwdriver him there. Dang it. Similar situation to Shinsuke Nakamura in an earlier match, but Steiner, the wily vet, able to take his time and regain his breath almost immediately. Mind you, Nakamura was dealing with a gaping head wound at the time. Gallows pole, but too close to the ropes. Oh, there's no rope breaks. I forgot. There's no rope breaks. So Big Doc Gallows almost finishes off Scott Steiner. Pour it on, buddy. Oh, huge clothesline. Sorry, Steiner line. Gallows pole. 1, 2, 3. Gallows, thank the heavens. Finally, some good news. Gallows also likes to work short. Gets done in like 10 minutes. 83% from Scott Steiner in this day and age against a Doc Gallows. Not too shabby, as we've saved just a little bit of face. Oh, I'm dreading this. I've never been on the losing end of one of these before. Normally because I wrestle all the matches myself and just win 5-0. And, you know, match evaluation be damned. I don't care, like, if the crowd enjoys it. I care about my promotion winning. But this was all about putting on the best show for the fans. And I think they were thoroughly entertained, regardless of who won the event overall. But the game is about to yell at me, so let's just get to it. Don't let our loss get you down. We'll get a chance at payback soon enough. There we go. That's what I want to hear from the game. I mean, we still had about 38,000 there. I think we still made $1 or $2. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Delilah Doom, and I don't know who that Chris is, probably Dickinson, won the GCW tag belts. When we made about $500,000. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's a good compensation for our time. Nothing of note. Nothing of note. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. I don't want anything too crazy. Nothing of note happened at the end of that month. Is anything crazy happening at the beginning of November? Yes. Tyler Bate is here, and they would like some more money. Bate and Marufuji. The crowd wants to see them. That means that more people will show up. Let me make a note of that. Maru versus Bate. Obviously, Tyler got wind of that, and he wants a raise before doing the match. Or he's probably going to want a Jeff Jarrett me out of some money or something. Okay. Oh, good. That was the only bit. So first, let's do our consultation with Tyler Bate. If you could just come to the office, please. I mean, I am grossly underpaying everybody in this league. So, there you go. Have a raise. No problem. Now, the only maintenance I'm going to do is I'm going to do these repairs really quick because I always make sure I do them right out at the gate so I don't forget to do them. Just because I think it's important, regardless of how much money I'm making per month, per show, the very least I can do if I'm not able to upgrade it every month. And I'm going to take a second look at upgrading them when I run this again next week. But if I'm not upgrading them every month or every show, the least I can do is make sure they're in the best working condition possible. Gym level 8 or above before I can do anything with the balance ball. That's weird. What level is the gym now? 4. Really? Hey, Audio Blood! Oh, you made it just in time for us to wind down, yeah. Merchandise, how'd we do? Okay. They weren't great. We made 3,000 masks. We didn't sell too many. We are top player for Twitch on Fire Pro. Must be nobody else streaming at the moment. Congratulations, though. To all of you, not to me. You're the one that make this entertaining and interesting. At least on my end of things. Okay. I don't want to dispose. So we sold half of these. We sold more than half of these. We sold less than 1,000 of these. I'm obviously gonna I'm gonna stick around with these because if they don't sell next month, like we usually get like 2 months before these things are like unusable for whatever reason. I don't know why DVDs would go bad, but that seems to be the case. So having done all my maintenance, that seems to be. Oh, there are 4 other people playing? Holy Moses! That's a podium finish. Heck yeah! That's crazy. Well, that just made my night. Thank you for pointing that out. But I will have to say, after all that is going to be all for me for today. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I think this is the largest crowd I've had for GWA night in quite a while. So no matter where when you happen to be, I'm wishing everybody out there chill vibes and, for the moment, non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. I'm going to be back Friday night to continue our platforming detective work in Double Cross. But until then, TTFN. Let me find somebody to raid, and then I'm going to go to bed. Who's up? Who's up? Let's go. Oh, Alu Kazoo just made affiliate, so let's go hang out with them. Let's get that rolling. Thanks one and all, and I'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully. If not, thanks for hanging tonight.